Xabi Alonso demands 2 urgent transfers for Madrid. Mbappe is rewriting club records and amazing the fans. Which Madrid player did the fans kick out of the team? Right at halftime during El Clasico? Hello everyone, we're licking our wounds after Barcelona and confidently looking to the future. Watch this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to leave a like. And we're starting right now. After El Clasico, Madrid fans met the players at the club's training ground with a banner. That read shame. That's how they expressed their disappointment with the loss to Barcelona, and a season that went by without any major trophies. Disappointed and frustrated, even though the team gave it their all. We will fight until the end. Thibaut Courtois didn't deny feeling down either. It hurts, but we'll be back. Let's go, Madrid. Mbappe wrote on social media. One of Madrid's fans posted an interesting photo that, in his opinion, reflects the club's current season. It's a screenshot of a moment that happened between Mbappe and Ceballos. The Spaniard unintentionally stops his teammate from moving the ball forward. It's almost like an image of how Madrid kept getting in their own way when it came to winning important trophies this season. We've talked about this a lot on this channel, and you know exactly what I'm referring to. I think that's a very accurate comparison. At the same time, Mbappe is probably the last person you could blame. He scored 3 goals against Barcelona, broke Ivan Zamorano's record, and became the highest scoring newcomer in Madrid's history. Right now, Kylian has 39 goals across all competitions, with 2 more matches still to play. And in La Liga, he has 27 goals and is leading the scoring race. Of course, Madrid fans appreciate how Mbappe handled a very tough season, then picked up, is scoring, got into form, and is now playing such great football. People said he wouldn't fit the team, but his performance today is proof of just how important he is for Madrid. I hope he keeps showing this high level of play and helps make next season even better. He won the International Cup, the UEFA Super Cup, scored decisive goals in both tournaments, and he's the top scorer in La Liga. What an incredible debut season Mbappe is having in Madrid. Our problems are with terrible defense and a lack of creativity in midfield. That just highlights how great Mbappe is. Even with limited support, he still manages to score goals with ease. By the way, Mbappe was recognized in France as the best player playing abroad. Kylian beat out Count, Saliba, Alice, and other national team teammates. And with that, we congratulate our striker today as well. I don't even want to look at the player ratings after the match against Barcelona. But let's do it anyway, as is tradition. Of course, Mbappe gets 9 points. There are no questions about that. But all the other players get no more than 6 points, and honestly, that's fair. Courtois, Fede, and Vini Jr., with his 2 assists, deserve some positive recognition. But conceding so many goals in such a poor match overall is really our tragedy today. Vasquez got the most criticism from Madrid fans. Terminate his contract at halftime. Time to retire, buddy. The day Vasquez leaves this club, I'll celebrate more than I did for La Decima. I don't believe that a right back from the academy would have played worse than Vasquez. Yeah, the mistakes on the right flank during the conceded goals were just too obvious. But let me remind you once again of the principle. For a loss in goals conceded, everyone is responsible, absolutely every player, the whole team. So the responsibility here should be shared among all the players, although Vasquez, of course, made plenty of mistakes on his flank. And by the way, it'll be interesting to see this weekend how Madrid responds to that loss to Barcelona in their home match against Mallorca. I recommend the Tribuna app, where you'll find all the useful information about the players, pre-match stats, and post-match news. It's very convenient. Really, I recommend it. Download it. You'll find the link in the pinned comment. And when fans criticize experienced players, that's at least understandable. But tell me, why do we constantly tear down our own homegrown players? Yes, Victor Muniz came onto the field and didn't score in that moment. That's actually pretty normal for such a young player. But did you see Muniz's reaction after the match? He didn't hide his feelings of disappointment. He was genuinely open about it. And when he got home, he saw a ton of insults from Madrid fans on Instagram, and he even had to turn off comments on that post. I think that's really going too far, guys. Many young players have been and will be part of the first team. Giving them minutes on the field isn't the main goal of this club. So what ends up happening? We demand from our management and coaches that young players get promoted and play for the main squad. But as soon as they make a mistake, we start criticizing them harshly, almost tearing them apart. Is that really support? No, that's not support, and I think we shouldn't treat our homegrown players like that. We have 2 matches left this season, and we can already see the coaches starting to say their goodbyes to Madrid. This is a post on social media from analyst Montanaro showing the trophies from recent years. 11 titles for Carlo and his assistants. The Brazilian song in the video is an obvious hint. Carlo will leave Madrid right after the last match of the season and immediately take over the Brazilian national team. But as for what will happen to his assistants, that's still unclear. For example, our fitness coach Antonio Pintus. What will happen to him? According to rumors, he's supposed to stay in Madrid, but not with the main team. He'll be transferred to the youth teams. Of course, I'm not an expert, but we can draw a simple conclusion from this season. We really did have a lot of injuries. Besides that, in many matches, we didn't see Madrid's players at the proper level of physical fitness. And that's still Pintus's responsibility. By the way, share your opinion in the comments. What do you think about this? Carlos' son, Davide, apparently will go to Brazil with his father for now, even though he's already ready to start his own coaching career. There's information that Rangers are interested in him. Besides that, he could take over at Como if Fabregas leaves. In any case, we wish all the coaches who are leaving Madrid this season the best of luck in their new positions, whether that's with the Brazil national team, at Como, Rangers, or anywhere else. Because even despite this bad season, they've brought us a lot of positive emotions over the past few years. And for that, we value, love, and respect them. Well, Xabi Alonso will take over Madrid at the end of May, and he plans to work with the team at the Club World Cup. In other words, he'll start building a new team right away. His contract is set for the next 3 years. Of course, Xabi Alonso will come with his own coaching staff and assistants. The main and first assistant is the Argentine, Sebas Parilla, who has been with Madrid since the youth teams, if you remember that period. But the other 2 assistants are quite interesting because both of them have a Barcelona background. Encinas is actually a native of Catalonia. And Lopez is actually the fitness coach who will replace Pintus, and he used to work at Barcelona B. What do you think about all this? Share your interesting opinions in the comments as well. Xabi Alonso has already made 2 transfer demands. He urgently needs a left back and a center back. And Madrid is ready to move quickly on these signings. According to the latest information, one of the new signings will be Alvaro Carreras from Benfica. He's at the top of the list, and they'll have to pay about 50 million euros for him. The second urgent transfer is center back Hussein from Bournemouth, which will cost another 60 million euros. Both transfers need to be completed before the start of the Club World Cup, meaning at the beginning of June. Madrid needs a reset, and we're all waiting for it. Madrid really needs transfers, especially in the defense line. And we can see that the club's management understands all of this. Let's wish Xabi Alonso good luck. He's coming to a team that needs to be rebuilt and refreshed, so that next season can be as successful as possible for us. Although there's one fact, that doesn't work in Xabi Alonso's favor. But let's hope Xabi Alonso breaks that trend, too. In the past 22 years, 6 Spaniards have managed Madrid, and surprisingly, none of them have won a single trophy, or even finished a full season. What do you think? Will Xabi Alonso succeed? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you to everyone who watched this video until the end. Give it a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll keep following Madrid. Madrid is our favorite club. Goodbye.